Now we're going to cover the Color Swatches panel. It's also accessible from the Window menu, and its keyboard shortcut is Control F9 on a PC and Command F9 on a Mac. The Color Swatches panel gives us the ability to use it rather like the Color Selection area in the Tools panel or the Color Mixer panel. But its main purpose is to allow us to save colors for later use. Each flash file that you create has its own color swatches. And we can create custom gradients or custom colors, save them in the document, and then we can quickly access them later. To create new artwork using one of these swatches, and each one of these squares is an individual swatch, simply click on the swatch to set a fill and stroke color. Then grab a drawing tool and draw. To alter existing artwork, select the artwork and then click a swatch. Again for the fill and stroke colors. And don't forget the gradients down here at the bottom. Okay, so that is the basic Color Swatches panel. The real functions of this panel, though, are in the Options menu. So let's have a look in there. In the first section, we have Duplicate Swatch and Delete Swatch. This will operate on whatever swatch we currently have selected. You can see that this one here is highlighted in white. If I choose Delete, it removes it completely. If I choose Duplicate, a new one is added at the end of the block. Now, to do this using the keyboard, hold down the Control key, that's on a PC, Command on the Mac, and you'll see that when we're hovering over these swatches, we have a little scissors icon. This means that we can delete swatches this way. And this can be a lot quicker. To duplicate, don't use the keys on the keyboard. Simply highlight a swatch, and then move the mouse down here, and you'll see it changes into a paint bucket. Click, and the new swatch is added there. It's a copy of this one. To add a custom swatch, let's have a look at the Color Mixer panel. We'll change this to, say, Radial. And return to the Color Swatches panel. Now, when we click down here in this empty space, the swatch that is created is the same as the one we just custom made. So that's how you add your custom swatches to this panel. Back to the options. We can add, replace, and load default colors from external files. Of course, the default colors are included with Flash, but we can add to all the current swatches here by opening a Flash color set, a color table, or even a GIF image, because GIF images contain their own color tables. Replacing will simply replace all of these swatches with the swatches contained in our file. Let's return this to default. As you can see, we've reset the whole thing. We can save a collection of swatches as a Flash color set or a color table. As you can see, I've already saved one here. And we can actually save as default. Now be careful using this because it will overwrite Flash's default swatches. We can clear all of the colors except for black and white and the black to white gradient. And we can also turn them to Web 216. This is the collection of web safe colors. We can change the sorting order here. And that's about it for our options. That also brings us to the end of this lesson on the Flash Color Swatches panel.